What is up, Chalk Talk Nation? Oh, they get the server stuff. Okay, well.
You're live. You talk, it's
okay,
live.
well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Second one of the day. If you guys missed the one earlier and you want to go back and watch that, it's in our YouTube feed. Earlier today, we saw Robbie take his Diamond Dynasty team live, and now I'm going to go ahead and put my undefeated record and ranked seasons on the line for you guys tonight. Give you a little background. I've played 10 games so far. I'm 10-0, 525, so I'm in pennant race right now. To get a good look at the team real quick, what I'll be running with tonight. So I got Tyler Stevenson behind the plate, face the franchise Votto at first, then Moustakas, Tatis, and Suarez to round out the infield.
You love your Red players.
I do love my Reds players, that's for sure. Adam Dunn out there in the outfield and left field, the big donkey. And then in center, the player program, Carlos Gonzalez. For those of you that haven't gotten to that point yet in your XP reward pack stuff, it's somewhere in there. You got to do some programs and the player program stuff. And then my MVP of the team so far to this point, Matt Olson. This guy's been a stud for me online. In 9 games, he's got 8 home runs.
Oh my God.
OPS about 1,500.
Oh my
so.
God. There's no Max Kepler.
Yeah, I guess if you caught the stream earlier, Max Kepler was Robbie's guy. I'd say so far this year, this guy's been mine. On the pitching side, I've got DeGrom, Greg Maddux, a guy that Robbie's not a fan of. Alex Reyes, who will be making his online debut for me. I played against my cousin in a game and pitched 2 innings, but I'm not really going to count that. My newly addition in Chris Sale, and then Oral Hershiser. Out of the bullpen, which I've yet to use any of these guys yet in my 10 games. Vita Blue, Rob Nin, Chad Green, Edwin Diaz, Tommy Canley, Seth Lugo, and Ken Giles. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and hop into our first game.
Better win by 10 runs.
I am probably going to lose this first game now that everyone knows I've got the streak on the line.
So do you like that new stadium though, Texas?
It's not bad. You know, Texas has been pretty nice so far.
They've had like the worst. I hated playing at their old stadium.
Yeah, no. I like the home run music gets me whenever you're the home team and you hit it out.
What is it like? What is it?
I don't know. It's some sort of like classical music. They've played the same music for.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever noticed it before playing like at Texas, but it's the same as what it was before. While we're loading in, how everyone in the chat already? How are you guys doing tonight? The soundtrack on this game is so much better than any of the old ones.
Dude,
it's so good.
The last one that was probably good was the one with Radioactive on it. I think it was 2012 or something, 2013.
Yeah, it's been a while. 83 to
But
666.
Project Dreams though is probably the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. Project Dreams is probably the best ever.
I don't know that song off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I guess on the bench I'll cover this real quick. We got Frank Thomas, Nick Castellanos, Jack Peterson, Mark Trumbo, and the GOAT, Tim Tebow. Let's get a look at his team. He's got Shohei Ohtani on the mound, Trey Turner, Joey Gallo, Jeff Bagwell, the reward, Bryce Harper, Mitch Garver, Leody Taveras, Xander Bogaerts, Shohei in the 8th spot, and then Tatis rounding out in the 9th spot. So should be a pretty good matchup. This Gallo is going to be a pain to pitch to.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball.
Oh, I played this guy. I played this guy, the Utter Tuggers. I beat him.
Robbie, I'm the Utter Tuggers.
Oh. I was like, why did they sound so familiar? I thought I played somebody like that. I thought I beat him.
No, but so
what's up, King Kong? How you doing?
King Kong, what's going on? In here for the second time today. It's good to see.
Hey,
you.
that's our number 1 fan.
He is, dude. He's in everything. It's good to see him.
Hey, I hit a home run with JoJo earlier today.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change your camera settings. I forgot about that.
Oh, he's got the game too. Hey, you're gonna have to add us on PlayStation, man. Why not? Have to dabble with us. Play some MLB.
Can I not change pitching view? Oh wait, just kidding. Here it is.
Right. Well, I like that one.
We're going first pitch of the game.
Hit in the
Okay,
air
one
down
pitch,
the right
one out.
field line.
Yeah.
Right
Alright,
fielder
let's
giving
get there.
chase.
How about that?
And
One
he
pitch, one out.
makes the catch in
Good
the
start.
corner.
That's good, nice.
Keep that up. We'll have 27
One away
pitches for
here
the
with
game. I'd say that'd be
bases
pretty good.
empty. And up to bat next, the left-handed light power of Joey Gallo.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
We got it cleanly.
Like 4 years, 51.
And very
I don't know how that
quickly
is,
there,
but
they're
good for the
2 gone to
Dolphins,
start
I
the
guess.
inning.
Alright, Jeff Bagwell is hitting 355, so
First
3 spot hitter could be a little more difficult to get out. Of course, we got Mike Moustakas at the middle, so
Into
that's not
center
getting caught.
field,
So.
line drive base hit.
All right, yeah,
So
2-out
Bryce
single,
Harper
not
will get
much
a
going on
chance to
there.
hit here this inning following the base hit.
Yeah, so what, King Kong, if you don't mind us asking, what all stuff comes with that, since you're getting like the actual hat and everything that comes with it? Because I know I got, and I think Robbie got too, the digital deluxe version, and so make a play, Madelson. Come on.
No, that's not Madelson.
Or
Joey.
yeah, Joey. Come on.
Joseph Daniel.
Well, I moved Madelson to right. So that's my bad.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he swings and
Make
grounds
a
it
play.
toward the hole.
Go out of the first, no damage done. Let's get the sticks, get him going, get him warmed up.
To the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez.
See what Shohei's got. I faced him a couple times so far. Usually it takes a couple innings to get dialed up to him, but I don't know what to see. I'm gonna apologize if I'm bad the first couple innings. I'm using Robbie's controller and Control Freak, so I'm out of my element a little bit. But no, that's all right. I'm already getting used to it.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, so for those of you that haven't played this year yet, or are just kind of curious about the new PCI, they changed it this year. And so what you're kind of seeing before the pitch is this like outer ring, and what that is kind of like what's reflected in your vision stat. And so basically, if it's in that ring, then you have a chance to foul it off. And then this inner ring that doesn't disappear is what you're looking for to make contact in. And then those 3 dots in the middle are like, if you hit any of them, then that's going to be your like perfect hits like that, where you're really going to make good contact and start getting your extra base hits. So it's a bit more involved this year than what it has been the past couple of years.
What's up, Jay, my dude? Lindsey Wilson's finest. How we doing, big guy? Hey, go Yanks, right, Danny?
Does that ball have a chance? It's getting down. You got extra bases.
Two Yankee fans in the chat.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
All right, so we get two down and a man on second here for Eugenio Suarez. Ball's getting away. We're gonna go ahead and take third. Robbie thinks the Yankees aren't gonna win 100 games, and I gotta say, if the Yankees, if the MLB plays 100 games, then they've probably still got a shot. If we're being honest, they're pretty loaded. I'd be more worried about the Dodgers winning 100 games and 100 chances. They're gonna drop. It is not. Leo Taveras there for the catch. So we're going to move on to the top of the second here.
Striding in, Leody Taveras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. He beat it out. Almost got
yeah, so if you guys want to share this on your any social media, tell your friends. Yeah, we might, if we get enough people, then we could possibly do a giveaway. Sorry, I don't know what that guy was doing on the base pass there. First year being the edition, coming with some extra pads that I wanted last year on PS4 exclusive. Yeah, honestly, it'll be pretty interesting to see how that works out once they start getting, once they start letting Xbox people on, what that kind of does. You know, I'm pretty interested in what it's going to do with the game coming out tonight for just like the general masses, how that's going to affect the market. I know this year, especially with them adding Mickey Mantle to the game, that I'm going to be trying to get the collections completed. I've already been working on it a little bit, and so it'll be interesting to see if that kind of, with everyone ripping packs, if that kind of makes players less expensive here for a little bit. If I can get him at second on the back pick. Here we go. How about that? Did a couple of base running blunders on his end, and we got out of it. Yankees finished first and won 108.
I was saying they wouldn't win 100 games because the season's pushed
No, I
back.
know. That's what I said. But I'm saying if they play 100 games, then they've got a chance to get 100 wins. All right, I really got to start hitting the ball better here.
Oh.
Adam Dunn needs to unhook the trailer in his next time up. That way we can get some guys that can run. I should have crushed that pitch. That's unfortunate. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am the Wisconsin Utter Tuggers for those of you watching at home.
How'd you come up with that?
Well, it's like an actual, it was a minor league thing, and the logo was in the vault, and so I just said that's what I'm going to go with. Get over his head.
And
That's
he
not.
will
That's
make the
unfortunate.
play out there, and there are 2 away now.
All right, face of the franchise Votto. Let's see what we can do here.
Something happened with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A
bit
splitter,
early.
but he started it too low as it bounces up.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they moved across platform at some point. You know, we've already kind of seen that with like Fortnite, and so I would guess that obviously the capability's got to be there to do it. All right, but I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see it too. I think that'd be pretty cool to be able to do that.
And sends a bullet to right field. Gallo is there, and he'll make the. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis.
Just moving to the top of the third here. It's been a pretty quick game so far. No real, nothing really going on except for, I guess on his end he's got like 4 or 5 hits, but he's run himself out of all of his runs. So
they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
best team in the AL on paper, especially after having. Oh yeah, for sure. That's kind of the thing that was going to hold them back. You know, all the injuries that they've had so far, which was kind of reminiscent of last year because they missed all kinds of time with different guys last year. I don't know if, I mean, they're definitely the best team in the AL on paper, but as far as the MLB goes, I probably would still give the edge to the Dodgers, especially if they're adding Mookie Betts, because that's just insane to go out and get him on top of what they already had.
This is foul for the
The only
first
thing
strike.
they're really missing is just Severino. That you won't be able to get him back no matter what.
Yeah.
Heading out towards shallow right. Olsen
Easy play for Olsen,
as
though.
he takes it 2 down.
High-win team plus having the best pitcher in the game, give me 1-5.
So bases are empty here with
Yeah, I would
2
agree.
gone, and
I mean, I
that'll
guess it
bring up
depends.
Joey Gallo.
I mean, obviously it's different now, but I mean, their entire starting outfield was going to be out with injuries on the actual opening day. So, I mean, that would be something to kind of keep in mind with Stanton, Judge, and Aaron Hicks will be out with the Tommy John all the way until probably late August or September. So
You're just trying to get on. You got the
it's going to be till the end of the season, pretty much. PS4 players, whatever power Xbox plays. Yeah, for sure, King Kong. Which honestly, I wouldn't mind them being there then, because it'd just be some more easy wins on the lower levels.
Swing, and he puts a
That one's
charge
fine.
into this one. High
I'm gonna
and
guess that
deep,
was Joey Gallo. I wasn't
and
paying that
you
much
can't
attention, but
forget about it. This
I would
ball
assume
is
because that dude's
gone.
imagine that. Dude's an absolute
yeah.
glitch in this
But
game.
no, Jay, you're absolutely right, man. I know. You love your Yankees just like I love my Athletics.
In now,
I got
Jeff
you.
Bagwell.
We need to focus up here a little bit.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, for those of you that play this game, I really like this Alex Reyes so far. I haven't used him a ton. Like I said, I used him against my cousin. What was that?
He takes the
But,
turn and heads for second.
His one downside is that his control is definitely an issue at times.
And he is
A lot of
in
people have
to
been
third
taking
with
the
a
Gary
2-out
Sanchez
triple.
card, but honestly, outside of like contact versus righties, it's pretty much the same card
Bryce Harper now.
as last year's
Hook
version.
him up. Over to the left, but
We're gonna
playable
get out of that.
and
No more damage done than the
foul.
Joey Gallo home run. So I guess it's time to get that one back.
The
the
inning,
way I see
Alex
it, the Yankees
Reyes,
scored
and they'll need him to get something going here.
I appreciate the vote of confidence in that regard, but now I've got to score 2 to win the game, so it's not really.
It's outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself.
Maybe he's gonna walk.
He wants to swing the bat and let the boys
He's
know
definitely
in the
gonna
clubhouse that
dead
he
take
knew his
away,
job.
see what he likes to do on 3-0 pitches. So he's probably not gonna the rest of the game keep that in mind. He probably won't come with a fastball 3-0.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow
Probably
stuff
should have hit
down
that
and
one,
away.
but
That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Turner over to
Wins
his
every
right.
this year is
He's
just-
got it one
I really
away.
like the game this year compared to last year. The hitting engine is so much better. You know, with the perfect and stuff, I feel like if you actually make really good contact, you get rewarded for it this year. Which last year, like the problem was the whole, yeah, you get what was it, good or something last year, good squared up, and it was a line out every time. So I don't know. I've really liked this game, and I've enjoyed it a lot more than last year's version.
Not fooled
I got a
there as
chance
this
to get
ball's
out
hammered out to deep right field.
off the wall.
That's his first base
And we're gonna have to
hit,
stay at
making one
first
for
because
two
Gallo's
now.
got a cannon. I say Judge
And
Stone
they're
will be
going to
fine by
hold
the
him to a
movement day.
single
Takes
here
me
as
out.
they do a nice job of getting it back in.
Yeah,
quickly.
definitely. The Yankees are for sure. They're definitely
So,
benefiting
plate,
from
Mike Moustakas.
from this
As the first pitch
whole
to
late
him is in
opening
there
day
for a
thing.
called strike one. 0 for 1
Because, you know, like we
for
talked
this
about
one.
on the podcast,
This is
getting off to a
line
good
to
start
left.
it's so
And that's
crucial.
in
And so
there, base hit.
you know, being able to have Judge and Stanton back now, that's going to be really big for them.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Hopefully Matt Olson can do something for me here with a couple guys on. Get back in this ball game.
For him in his first turn at the plate. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to.
Looking for a fastball up in the zone here, probably. Yeah, definitely not that. 3-1. We'll see if he comes at me here. If he's going to throw another breaking pitch. There's a fastball, and that's crushed.
And this ball is hammered. Forget about
3-1 ball game, gentlemen. Let's keep it going. Hopefully. Do I be toxic and make him watch a replay?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll watch a replay.
3-1 with 2 on base is a tough spot.
Let's see what the
Load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew
get the
that
nice
more than
backswing
anybody else.
finish right there.
Well, he gave him
Matt
something
Olson
he
just
could
has a
handle.
great
The
swing
next
in this
thing he
game.
knew, his opponent
It really
was
is. It's really
circling
glitchy. I can't wait till I get my hands on the face of the franchise, Matt Olson, because it's just gonna be boosted stats. It's gonna be great. All right, so see if we can follow that up back to back with Suarez, perhaps.
Hey Jay, just hit me up, man. Just shoot me something on Snap. We'll get you like on Skype or something.
Back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
It would make better Madden than
Bases are
2K.
empty here with 2 gone. And
Yeah, it is
steps
a lot better than the other
Adam
ones.
Dunn.
I don't know if you saw, but
Infield
2K is
shifted
going to be
well to the right.
making
Here's the first pitch.
a Madden game, or not a Madden game, a football game. Pretty soon they kind of get the first like initial rights or whatever to be able to do it. So obviously that's probably going to be a couple years away, but it'll be something to look forward to.
Make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. As we begin the
Now
top of the
pitch a
fourth.
bit more comfortably with a couple
Ready
run
with the
lead.
first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a curveball outside. It's ball 1.
Yeah, if you saw, if you watched the stream earlier when Rob was streaming, all of his games were pretty intense. Come on, Adam Dunn.
On a line,
Make a
that's
play.
a base hit into left field.
It is Adam Dunn.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
All right, so guy on second to start the inning.
Stepping in now.
Yeah, but anyways, about this previous stream, all of Rob's games were really intense. Yeah, so if you missed that, you can go back and watch that if you want to. You know, it gets archived on our channel along with all the podcasts. If you missed any of the previous week podcasts so far, you can go check those out as well. A lot of good stuff. And we'll hopefully be keeping those going. We might see some videos out from time to time. I know we saw a lot of that when all the Astros stuff break. Rob put up some good videos. If you missed any of those, go check those out as well. A lot of good stuff on the channel.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
All right, Jay, why don't you get a dub for me and Rob, if you don't mind.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's a topper fouled off to the right. And
This is the one thing I hate about this game. Is all the foul ball pitches. They're just like foul tips in general. Especially online. Because you get guys that foul off like 10 pitches in a row, and it's just absolutely brutal because you just wasted like a whole inning's worth of like your pitcher's stamina on one batter. So I haven't noticed it as prominent this year, so hopefully the new PCI and hitting engine kind of fix that. But it's definitely been a problem. Get down.
Oh!
Alright, Tatis.
Should
Should I send him? It's gonna be close.
No.
Oh yeah, he took way too long to pick up the ball. Alright, leadoff triple. Alright, we got Votto up. Hopefully he can come through with a little clutch hitting here. I dropped the PCI big time on that. I'm not going to test it with no outs in the inning. I still get a couple chances to drive him in.
Is there. Let's see if they try it. He might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
We got Tyler Stevenson here. Let's see what we can do.
Tyler Stevenson hit it
Man.
hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Garver.
All right, well, so much for scoring this inning. Unless my man Alex Reyes wants to come through, help himself, maybe a little bit.
Stepping up now, Alex Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Harper will make the catch, and that
We
is
squandered a good opportunity there. That's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I guess that's the benefit of having the lead. You don't really have to worry about it
coming to the plate,
too much.
Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want
Have to get everything out of your office? Are they, is NKU closing down for the year?
I've been looking to find that outside corner, but
That's
he couldn't
insane.
quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You guys couldn't hear Rob. I guess apparently NKU's going to shut down for the rest of the year. Are they going to keep like online classes going? Yeah, okay, so they're going to keep online classes. But
Pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off.
that's pretty wild, though. I mean, I would imagine UK is probably going to follow suit here soon.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball
Looking good.
3.
They're pretty vulnerable right now because most of the cases right now.
And a good eye here as he takes ball
Right.
4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Alright, so it's tough to let that at bat get away, but maybe we can get him to roll into a double play or something.
Olsen is there, and he
Can we
makes
get
the
him?
catch for the out. Now this is cut
My
and thrown
favorite
to
pitch to
first,
throw?
but he's
It
safe at
depends.
first as he gets back in time.
You know, I like on if you have a guy that has a two-seam or a sinker, I like trying to bust people inside with that. Sliders down in or down and away are usually pretty good. I try to work in a curveball occasionally, but I don't usually throw it a ton. Like right here with 2 strikes, I'll probably try and bust him on the hands, that way we can get good contact on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Bagwell's eating me alive this game. Maybe I can get him to roll over on a sinker.
2 hits in 2 trips
About
for him
that.
thus far.
Make a
He's
play.
got it.
What a beast.
Alright, on to the bottom of the 5th, we go.
At first, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more.
See if we can do something with Cargo here.
A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets
Send
ahead
fastball.
0-1.
Didn't wanna
You can bet he wants that
roll
look
over
back
on
at the
that.
plate right now. That's a pitch you
That's what I was
normally see
looking
a guy drive if he
It's
has
too
the
early
right
on.
approach going.
Alright, so now we're down to 2. Kind of got to protect a little bit more than what I would like to.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
So that's a good
Swing and a
pitch.
miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
5 places while being.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 on his line so far.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. I think that's what everyone's going to be doing. I know I go to UK, and I know a lot of the professors have talked about using like Proctor U and stuff like that. That way you can't use it, which is going to be a pain. But with Proctor U, they use a camera and watch you. So like, yeah, like it would be no different than like how this webcam's set up for the stream. That's what they would be looking at while I'm taking the exam. Oh yeah, it's yeah, I don't like it. Oh, of course.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
All right, Matt Olson, he's got a home run, a double, and all 3 RBIs so far this game, so we can keep it going.
And that last at that when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
Well,
So
you might
I'm
though,
kinda thinking this guy's
because
a good fastball hitter, so
that ball's
I might
crushed.
wanna-
That's got to get out of here.
Swing and a drive
Of
sent
course,
out
that's the
toward
deepest
the
part of
gap.
your yard. Get out.
Harris looks
Stop
up.
Let's go, Matt Olson.
Oh my God.
Telling you, if you don't have Matt Olson, go out and get Matt Olson. This dude's a cheat code.
And Max Kepler.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez.
All right, so we had a little bit of an insurance run there. It's always good to see.
So far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there.
I hate
for
that there's a
strike
glitch in the game right now. You can probably see it on the scoreboard that the home run thing stays. It goes away the next like half inning, but it's annoying because you can't see the count.
Well, you can press
All
pause.
even now, 2-2.
Back out and then come back.
Will it? So let me. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, but it's really annoying.
Here's the pitch.
Got on top of that one a little bit.
Harper is going to have
Might
room
be.
out there
Might be
as
gone
he
of course.
How many times am I going to say that this year?
I don't know, you said it once in the stream today. I
Striding
was
in.
waiting to see what's going on. Got a pause, maybe he's going to the bullpen, get somebody up. Same
Corey's
thing,
gonna be-
honestly.
Corey's going to be cheese and take it all the way down.
I don't think he's going to do that. There's Seth Lugo and Ken Giles, I guess, maybe. That's the thing, I haven't used any of these bullpen guys yet this year, so I'm not sure who I like and who I don't.
Infield in the
Which I guess is a good
overshift
problem to
here now,
have.
the pitch.
But
Big curveball swung on and missed 0-1.
be careful here with Harper. He's got one of those swings where if he hits it, goes. And then make a
Lifted
play.
the other way
About
out
that.
to left center, and Dunn's able to look this
One down.
in
We're looking
for
good on
the
pitch
first
counts.
out.
He's not a guy that he's been pretty free swinging. We're only at 49
Stepping in
pitches
and
through
ready for
5 and a
another
third.
shot. Mitch
So
Garver. He'll try to
I mean,
follow up
if
the
it stays
double in
this
his
rate and he
last
doesn't start
at-bat
just
with
teeing
another
off, I might be
big
able to
hit
take
right
Alex
here.
Reyes this whole
Well, he got a
game,
good pitch
which
to
would be
hit last
nice.
time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game. maybe once a
fouls
week.
that one
So
off.
he certainly capitalized on
Got him
it
0-2. Swung and missed a lot down and
4-1
away,
is
so
our
I'm gonna try and get him with the slider here. See if that works. There you
And a
go.
half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Maybe Tavares. Not a ton of power, so I don't want to say you can be more careless with a guy like this, but you know, it's a bit safer to try and pitch up in the zone. Try fastball up and away here. See if we can get him to be out in front, pop it up. Here's my spot.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate.
But that's the kind of thing you can get away with if you have a guy with not a whole lot of power, and of course the game wants to. The outfield in this game has been so atrocious.
Flag this one down, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging in his
I would say that he probably will. I mean, it's weird. In my opinion, Bryce Harper's the most overrated and underrated player in the major leagues. Because everyone rips on him because his contract is absolutely massive, and they go, oh, you see how he played this year? He definitely wasn't worth that. And then people just assume that because of that, he's just like some god-awful player. And so, I don't know. I mean, I think he's going to have a pretty good year. Is he going to be like an MVP type season? Maybe, maybe not. But I mean, I think he'll for sure be an all-star caliber player.
Popped him up.
What we got out of that was only giving up 1. That's not that bad. Yeah, there's definitely, it's going to be some serious competition. I mean, you get to have 1 per team, so at least. So I mean, they've got Real Muto, but I could see where they give Harper a nod as well.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last
Miller, he's a pain to hit off of.
Done with that open stance.
That's the pitch right there, and I missed it.
High in the air out
Yeah,
to
that's just a
center
routine
field.
fly ball.
Tavares waits on it.
It depends. Like, I've had games where I hit 2 or 3 home runs with them, or I have games like this where I just can't do anything with them. So it just kind of depends. And I mean, this card's also just like an 82 overall gold instead of the. I did not want to do that. Please land.
He's a gold player who's a really tough out.
Need a whole
Miller,
pizza?
a native Floridian. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a 2-seam fastball. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Alright, that ball's crushed. That's got a chance.
Carry.
There we go. Put it on the board. We got that run back from last half inning. That's good to see. Of course, I said that right after I just said that Andrew Miller is horrible to hit off of.
This one into right. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box.
Scoreboard bug again.
Tyler Stevenson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Stay fair. Tyler Stevenson's another good low-key card if you go to the Reds team affinity and do it from there. It's a pretty good card to use. I kind of look at it like it's like Joey Bart or like Adley Rutschman light. I don't know. I've had pretty good success with it so far, and it's only like 25 program stars. So. Alex Reyes doing a job. How about that? I'm not going to send him because he's only got 40 speed, but turn over the lineup, get it to Cargo. Maybe he can do something here with 2 outs. Get a good pitch to hit. And I got that pitch and rolled it over. Alright, well, 5-2 through 6. I mean, we got the lead. Things are going pretty well. Assuming that the outfield defense wants to shore itself up in these last 3 innings, we're going to be looking pretty good.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty
slider. Would make a Kyler Murray card.
Right
yeah, I mean, I see why they wouldn't though, because he's not technically in the. Actually, Rob, come back here real quick. Do you know is Kyler Murray under contract at all with the Athletics?
I don't know what it is. No. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, so he's not under any sort of contract with them, so that's why they wouldn't make the card. Yeah, so he, I guess Rob says he forfeited all the. Those of you that have watched some of the Podcast we've done, you might know that Rob's least favorite player is Cole Calhoun, but we've got official word that he's changing that to Kyler Murray because of what he did to the Athletics. So you heard that here first in breaking news.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire.
Start focusing up, throwing strikes here, just wasting pitches.
Is swung on and missed, strike one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
What?
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
All right,
Yes,
3-1 count
says the
here.
first base umpire.
Try and go
It's
up and in
ball
with a
3 now.
sinker, maybe jam him. I might want to throw something out over the plate. Good
Looks
pitch
like
there.
he swung it
And
underwater.
let's try
that
down and
time
away with
for
the
strike
slider,
2.
maybe to get him to swing over it for strike 3. Spot.
On a line, that's a
All right,
base
well,
hit.
1 on, 1 out. Trying to do some ground ball double play here, hopefully. Although he does have
So that brings
Gallo
up the
up.
big bat of Joey Gallo.
gonna be,
As he pops the first pitch
definitely walking on a
foul
tightrope
behind the
here, that's for
plate.
sure.
He's working on a
All right, he's
1-for-3
stealing,
thus
hit and
far.
run.
This is pulled into right.
What the heck's
And
going
that's
on
in
here?
for his second hit of the afternoon.
All right, well, you guys can see this. I literally can't do anything. It's not letting me switch players or anything. Now it is.
He pulls into third safely.
well, that was absolute
as a
garbage.
run also comes in to score, making it
All right,
a
well, it's
2-run
5-3.
ball game.
That should have been a double play, and
Right
instead,
now, Jeff Bagwell hit down the third
still in the
baseline.
inning here. I'd already thrown it to first, so he's going to get that run there.
Meanwhile, the lead shrinks to 1 here.
All right, well, now
RBI
it's a
ground
close ball game again, but
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
you know, we still got the lead, so
It was a fly
you know, we're just
out
gonna have to
for
face some
his last
adversity
trip.
today. I guess Ramon Russell and the MLB, the show gods, just don't want me to win.
With this
I'm
guy's
not sure what
big
that's about.
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and
Kyler
drive
Murray's
it
your
out of the
favorite
yard this
QB?
AB.
That's interesting. My favorite quarterback is actually AJ McCarron, which is an odd one, but as a Bengals fan, I appreciated him winning us that playoff game against the Steelers before Vontaze decided to lose us that game. I mean, Jeremy Hill with that fumble, but I've stayed a AJ McCarron stan pretty much since then. So hopefully he gets a shot to compete somewhere instead of just being the backup for the Texans.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hold over that one.
Side and right into the shift. Turner fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
All right, we got one out. Matt Olson up.
That'll
Let's
bring
see
up
if we
the
can
power hitter, Matt Olson. 2 home runs already
get something
with his
here.
name
That
in
ball
this
was
one, and
crushed,
we'll
so
see
it's
if he
foul.
can possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
That ball's crushed. 3 home runs from Matt Olson. I cannot stress to you enough. Go out and get this card. If you don't have the game, go out and buy the game, and then just buy this card and let it sit in your inventory. I'm telling you, this thing is insane. 6-4 ball game. Maybe he's gonna quit. Probably not though. I don't know why I would. Steelers fan, but I love Murray. How do you? I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about Big Ben? Are you a fan of Big Ben? Do you like, or how? And then also, how did you feel about the whole Mason Rudolph? Is that his name? How that whole situation played out?
At the letters, it's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is
Dude, Matt Olson is a
90 to
G.
92, you can use your
Back to back?
scenes.
Stop.
Now that ball
Yeah.
is smoked.
Dude, what is going
Carry
on?
into
Let's go.
deep
I literally
left.
7-4.
One's out of here.
First thing I see, that
To
Olsen goes,
back home
Oh,
run.
okay. You missed it then. I had go pull up the stream in your room and scroll back to the half inning before.
Stepping
Dude,
in
the
now,
outfield
Adam
glitched out
Dunn.
so bad.
Fouled away.
Oh, it's
He's
horrible.
hit
It cost me
those
2
in 3
runs.
at-bats to this
Yeah.
point. There's a ball low. He misses with a change.
Let's see if we can go back to back to back. That was the pitch.
Oh, and Dunn looked like he
Dang it.
wanted that one, but winds up pulling it foul into the stands.
honestly, though.
Hey man, I'm just out here doing my best, you know. That ball
Dude, get
might
out.
be gone.
Stop.
Keep carrying.
Stop it.
No, he's stopping before the wall. That's not getting out. Darn.
Honestly, tell me how much better you are than me at
Back
this
to the
game.
track as he takes it for
Yeah,
number 2.
Rob wants me to tell everyone that I'm a lot better at the game than him. He wasn't lying. If you caught the stream earlier, he wasn't lying that he's only beat me like twice since July. Yeah, the video is on the channel if you want to see like one of the only 2 times he's beaten me. The first time he beat me since July is on the channel. It's like under the tag like epic comeback or something like that. Which I'll be honest, I got cheesed by the game in that one too. But But yeah, you can go check that out if you want.
This is
Looks like that's
line
going
to
to fall in for a hit too.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
Yeah, Joey Votto. You know, I'm not sure if I like this card or not. I might try to find a different outfielder and go back to just move Matt Olson back into first base, or just get a new first baseman, because I've just not hit well with this Votto card at all. Maybe try to find someone with a bit more power. Yeah, how much longer do you think that Big Ben will be in the league for? I don't know a whole lot about what his contract situation is or anything like that, but it definitely it feels like the Ravens are definitely taking the reins as like the best team, especially with Lamar Jackson the way he's played the past 2 seasons now, or was he a rookie this year? Whatever playing time he's had, he's been pretty incredible for the Ravens. So it kind of feels like they're taking the reins as the top team.
You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here.
I would like to get Reyes through this inning. That way I can pinch hit for him next inning. And then maybe turn it over to the bullpen. His last 2. Try to get up there in the pitch count.
So that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Universal Happy, thank you. Appreciate that. You know, we're just out here. Me and Rob both love baseball, both played baseball for a long time, and so, you know, especially with what's going on now, with everything that's happening in MLB, just trying to bring people content so they can get their sports fix, you know, it's pretty rough.
So striding forward now, Leody Taveras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats.
And bust him inside. Maybe the outfield won't malfunction this time up for him, and we can just actually get a good flyout. Coach, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming out and checking the stream. All right, that ball is gone. 7-5. So we're still got the lead, a little behind, but you know, it's not over till the fat lady sings is the homage, and so I don't hear any singing. So
might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, definitely King Kong. That would be pretty cool, you know, if he caught on and just stayed with the Steelers afterwards and just coached for him. And back to back. All right, I got to take Alex Reyes out. I've left him in too long.
Going back is the left fielder, and this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers.
All right, he is going to... Alright, so we're going to go to the bullpen. We're going to go with Seth Lugo just because he's got a better pitch arsenal.
Gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Try not to give up a home run here to Jordan. And we'll say the one thing that sucks about Seth Lugo, though, is that his windup takes forever.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Huge Rockies fan. I love Arenado. Do you and Rob think he will get traded, and if so, where? I think he will get traded. I'm not sure. Rob's not in the room right now. I do think he's going to get traded. You know, there's been a lot of animosity between Nolan and the Rockies front office, and it seems like that's kind of been going on for a little while now behind the scenes before it became public. And for me, the team I think it makes the most sense to go to would be the Braves. You know, they've got Austin Riley and Johan Camargo there now, but you know, obviously if you can upgrade to Nolan Arenado, I think you do. And they've got a lot of good prospect capital to try and make that happen as well. Another one that would make some sense that kind of got floated around this offseason would be for them to work some deal with the Cubs out where they would send Arenado to the Cubs and then they would get Chris Bryant. And then obviously there would be other pieces around that, but that wouldn't be a bad trade for both sides. You know, give Arenado a new face of or new scenery to play in, and then Chris Bryant's just Chris Bryant. Obviously he's expressed that he doesn't have any sort of anger. All right, we're gonna go to Tim Tebow here and see if we can't get something going. But I think that might be something that would be good for both sides as well. How do you feel about it? Do you think that they're gonna trade him?
And it's
I heard trash can rhyme in the background. Yeah, no kidding. Back-to-back home runs. It's ridiculous. I didn't realize there was 2 strikes. That's not good. All right, one more chance here to try and put another run on the board before the top of the 9th.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Strikes. See if he goes up in the zone or if he's going to stay low. He stays low.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I'm going to guess he's probably going to go high here. I was right, but I think I was still under it. Yeah.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
No, to my knowledge at least, I don't think that they've ever made a Bo Jackson card. That would be a really cool card to see, though. You know, they said that they were going to do a lot more 90s and 2000s players this year, and maybe they kind of group Bo Jackson in with that. Does Tebow make the league this year? And I hope. You know, the Mets are going to be competing this year for the first time in a little while, and so my initial guess would be no, probably not. You know, the problem with it the past couple years has been that he's dealt with injury problems, you know, like July or later, and just hasn't been ready for them to do some sort of September call-up. But I would guess no, because I think they'll still probably be in the thick of things come September. And then the other thing to keep in mind is that the MLB cut down on the expanded rosters this year, and so, you know, previously it was you could bring up 40 guys, and now you can bring up to, I think you can expand the roster only by 2 to 28. So I think probably not, which is unfortunate, at least in my opinion. I think it would be cool to see Tebow play. You know, why not? But all right, this is not good here. Put Chad Green up, but I definitely don't like pitching to Gallo here with a guy on, especially a guy with such speed at first. Yeah, that's in the gap. That's tie ball game for sure.
And now, how far will they send that man from first?
Yep.
And the runner from
Well, tie ball
first
game.
moves around to score.
Guess we'll try to have to hold him here. If not, we got some scoring to do in the bottom of the 9th. That's for sure. If Matt Olson can get there, doesn't tag. Arenado for Votto. I mean, I know you're just putting that in there because you know I love Joey Votto. Realistically, yeah, if the Rockies came to the Reds, as much as it would hurt me, it would make sense for the Reds. I don't know why the Rockies would do that, and obviously I don't want to see Joey Votto go anywhere, but if you want to get literal about it, yeah, it would make a lot of sense for the Reds. T-bowing is good for baseball. I don't think it hurts. Deion Sanders' card would be really cool to have as well. I really gotta stop letting him take extra bases like that. Alright, we got Mitch Garver up here. Hopefully we can get this last out. Come on, he went. Thank you.
Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't
Appreciate it,
convinced, so
Rusty.
that's strike 1.
Alright, as long as it doesn't glitch out here, this should be the final out of the inning. Alright, looks like we get a score. See if I can't walk it off for you guys.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas.
We're gonna have Moustakas and then Matt Olson, who, you know, he might be the guy, and then Suarez after that, so we'll have to see. Hold over on that one. Alright, here's where we got to focus up. We got Matt Olson, 3 for 3 home runs and a double, 5 RBIs this game. Let's see if we can't end it here. Hey, he might just pitch around me here. That wouldn't be a bad idea on his end, because I've crushed the ball with Olson today.
Or does he get back to staying within himself?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
3-0, unless he comes right down the middle with a fastball, I'm probably going to take. There it is. I hit it well. It's got a chance. Looks like it's going to die at the track, of course.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Yeah, the Ace should be good this year. Yeah, I know that Rob's watching the stream, so I'm sure he'll probably comment in here at some point about it. But they should be. They've got a real chance to kind of dethrone the Astros since the Astros lost Garrett Cole. Yeah, the Athletics didn't really add anybody, but they didn't lose anybody either. So if Marcus Semien has a similar season to last year and the rest of the guys play the way that they should, then they've got a chance to get close to 100 ball games this year.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, 3-2 count.
Ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count
foul that one off.
0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
All right, so he walked.
Lays off ball 4. So now
All right, so we got the big donkey Adam Dunn with the game on the line here. Let's see if we can't.
Adam Dunn has got a chance to end
That's ball
this one
1.
and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is
Well,
ready
early
to
on
do
that
some
one.
damage in the box.
What's 2-1? Still good hitters count.
Now the 2-1.
And that ball's crushed. There it is. That's the game.
This could do
9-7. Walk it off.
Game over. Walk off.
So the undefeated record stands. I'm now 11-0. How about that, guys? Pretty dramatic first game for you guys. Probably shouldn't have been that close. If you got to see the whole game, you saw I got screwed over in the outfield a couple different times. But how about that? Get some W's in the chat, maybe.
Reason why he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember.
That puts me up to 559. We're on our way to wild card. Let's see if we can get Kurt. Let me go look at the. I might try running this Frank Thomas at first base. He's one of the cards that you get from like the full map conquest. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll go over and show it to you. You go over into here and you do the. It's this full map conquest, but if you go down to, I guess maybe it's not going to show me since I've already completed. I think it's the one you have to get 250 million fans. If you do that, you get this 84 Frank Thomas. It's not bad. Yeah, because Votto just has not hit the ball well for me in this. Like you can see, he's hitting 143. Jock could play first base. Look at the market real quick, see if there's anybody else that's worth trying to get to play first. Same thing. Thanks, coach. Appreciate that. Yeah, at the gold level, there's not really a whole lot else out here. Max Muncy might not be a bad option, but he doesn't really have a whole lot of vision. What would be one card you want to be in the game? It's tough, honestly. I would say the answer that I would give that everybody probably wants to see is Barry Bonds. Obviously, they had Reggie Stocker in the game if you've played the past couple years, which was basically, it was Barry Bonds, but they didn't have the rights to name it Barry Bonds, so they just named it Reggie Stocker, and it was this dude with dreads that just had maxed out power. Maybe a slightly lesser known guy that I think actually does have a chance of getting into the game this year would be Roger Maris. You know, especially since they added Mickey Mantle to the game this year, he would be a guy that might make a whole lot of sense. I think I'm gonna sit Joey out of this game and use Thomas and see if I can't. Or actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I move Suarez over to first, Otto out, and put in. Yeah, we're gonna put in Josh Donaldson. Go back to him. I can't help us out a little bit. Yeah, but anyways, Roger Maris, if you've seen the movie 61, you probably know who I'm talking about. Basically, he's the guy that broke Babe Ruth's home run record, and Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris were known as the M&M boys, and they had this big home run race. I think Mickey Mantle ended the season with like 57 home runs or something like that. Maris ended up hitting 61 on the last game of the year to break Ruth's record. If you haven't seen the movie, go check it out. It's a really good movie, good baseball movie. Lineups. in good shape after adding Donaldson. Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of one of the things where I think they might, like, if there's going to be a year that they're going to add him, this seems like this would be the year to do it because he's already because they would have that storyline of him and Mantle together. So we're still 41 points away from wild card, so we probably won't get there this game, even if I win. But let's go ahead and hop into another one, see if we can't win again. So for those of you that, if you're in here watching and you do play the game, who have you guys packed anybody cool, or who's like your best guy that you have on the team? Doesn't have to be your best overall guy. Like obviously you saw last game, Matt Olson's my best player, and I'm crushed the ball with him pretty consistently. So I'm gonna have to go with Chris Sale here. So this will be the first time that I've used Chris Sale in this game, so we'll have to see if he's any good. Trevor Bauer on the mound, and then he's got Trey Turner, his cap, which is Daddy Hacks, Trevor Story, the Bryce Harper, Bregman, Gallo, Springer, Josh Bell, and like I said before, Trevor Bauer on the mound. It'd be funny to see a Michael Jordan card. It would be. I don't know if anyone remembers, a few years ago they did this thing where they're like, oh, we're going to give everybody a free card for like a free diamond, and then you went into the game to redeem it, and it was like Mario Mendoza, and it was like a 50 overall card. Excuse me, and everybody got really upset about it. It would be pretty funny if they did something like that again, where like, oh, we're gonna give away this like super good card, one of the best of all time, and then you get on and then it's Michael Jordan, and it's like they're like, yeah, it's one of the best of all time, but in another sport, and then it's just like a 55 overall card. It's just gonna make me rechange the settings again. Alright, let's see if we can't beat up on Trevor Bauer here a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, for sure. I think Robbie said he's going to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or not, but if we do, come to the chat, let us know who you packed diamonds-wise. I know I packed, the first pack I opened, I got the 92 Jacob deGrom, and then the first pack that Robbie opened, he got that Jeff Bagwell, and so who knows, the packs might be, the first pack you open might have some loaded odds. You might be able to get somebody.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
That's two here.
And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Back to 2-2. See if he comes with a fastball here, another breaking pitch.
That's a great take right
Fastball. I think I might have gotten under that just a little bit.
And deep to center field.
Yep.
Springer is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Coming to the plate now.
All right, the man, the myth, the legend, Matt Olson. Can't. Nice little hit here. Got a pulse. We'll see. Maybe he's going to go. He's using Trevor Bauer as an opener. He's going to go to the pen early today. Anyways, what are you guys up to tonight, if anything, other than just watching the stream? Are you watching some interesting TV shows? I know obviously sports are pretty much canceled right now, so is anybody what are you guys doing to pass the time? Since I would assume if you guys are watching the MLB The Show stream, you guys probably like baseball and sports, so what are you guys' hobbies to get past it?
Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out.
2-1.
This one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Get a nice fastball to hit. Dang it, rolled it over.
On the ground to first. Could be
Well, there you go, guys. There's proof that Matt Olson can get out. You that think I'm just that much of a god with the guy. I'm still human, so. Very good. Chris Sale on the bump. My debut with him. I used the Signature Series Chris Sale for a while last year, and it wasn't bad, but this is just the regular Live Series 88, so we'll have to see how it does. Just finished Breaking Bad, now I'm starting Mad Men. I haven't seen Mad Men. You know, it's one of those shows I've always heard is good, but I've just never gotten around to doing it. Breaking Bad, I watched a couple years ago, like over the course of a winter break. I watched the entire show. It's really good, but
Still 2-2.
I don't know about Mad Men. I just started actually a show called Burn Notice. Basically, kind of about this like spy that gets, well, burn notice is what they call it, where basically they just completely cut you off from like the government, and so he's got to like try and figure out, you know, who did it to him and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Siri, shut up.
The windup and the 0-1.
I'm going with this Chris Sale early. That's crushed.
High in the air and deep to left
I gotta say, so
center
far I'm
field.
not a fan of this Chris Sale.
Looks up.
In the one early team for school, King Cup practices or anything. Yeah, they've shut everything down. I know, like at the college level, they suspended everything. And honestly, I think part of why they suspended everything with the college level is kind of force the hand of the high schools to cancel their stuff too. Who's your and Rob's favorite player? My favorite player is Joey Votto, and then like guys that have recently retired, Brandon Phillips. And then older guys, actually, coincidentally, since you guys had asked about it earlier, Roger Maris is actually my favorite, like, older player. I don't know all of Rob's off the top of my head. I would guess A's type players. I know he's a huge Matt Chapman fan. I know he likes Matt Olson too. Pretty much any A's guys would be guys that Rob would like for sure.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, this Chris Sale's horrible.
This one's driven in the air as well to deep right field.
Say it's gonna be a bullpen game today.
To back homers.
Let's get Oral Hershiser up, maybe.
Next
Let
to
him
dig
pitch
in
the
will be
rest of the
Bryce
game.
Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he
Trying to speed up the process here. I'm getting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Like to build 1,000-piece puzzles with your guy. You know, I can appreciate that, you know. It's a nice day in, avoiding most people except your guy, and building some puzzles. I appreciate you joining in. The sarcastic SpongeBob. I'm not gonna read off that whole name, but
Pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free
alright,
pass.
it looks like we got out of this finally. Only 2 runs allowed.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages.
I could be there, you know, but here I am streaming instead. You know, I feel like I'm definitely getting a bit of
He's Chris Sale, he's fun.
Get out of here.
Fun.
I know.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Somebody on here to start the
To
inning.
be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up
That'll bring
right
up
now.
Adam Dunn, the
I'm on
hero
mound.
of
I want this
last
guy up right
game.
now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Done with that open
See if I can't
stance, and here's the pitch.
replicate that, hit another 2-run home run here.
And
Just swinging good
fouled
pitches.
away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away.
Ah,
There's a
just missed
swing
it.
and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away
I
slip.
don't know what happened between last game and this game. I just feel like my timing's off on everything right now.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would
Try to check swing that, but that's just the show for you.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he
No, King Kong, I'm not really a fan of hockey. I think Robbie likes hockey, but it's not my thing. Not a fan of it. Never really got into it. Yeah, there's no NHL team like in Cincinnati. We have the Cincinnati Cyclones, which I think is AHL, but I've only been to like one game ever, and I just didn't really appeal to me that much.
Josh Donaldson digging in now.
The cutters are disgusting in this game.
Empty for the first strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. High in the air out to center.
It's going to be deep enough to tag with Suarez, so stay put.
Is there, 2 gone.
Alright, so if we're going to score, we got to score here because we have the pitcher spot next.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
I think I was just out in front on that. Although it might still drop. No, we got there.
And he will get there.
Alright, so Will Hershiser's warm enough now, so we're just going to go ahead and take Chris Sale out. And kind of control him a little bit better.
Several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
I think I can't hit the meter this game with the crap. I'm not sure what's
Not even close.
my problem is.
He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 to him now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Standing in, George
Yo, Avalanche, where are they from or affiliated at?
Moustakas is there. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. In now, Josh Bell. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Alright, so 2 down. Let's try and get Trevor Bauer out here and get out of this, and then hopefully get back on the offensive side, maybe score a run. I don't like playing from behind for too long. I just feel like it's a lot easier to relax and not have to focus super hard if you've got a lead or if it's tied versus playing down. I just feel like you're playing rushed.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Oral Hershiser with the base hit to lead off the inning. It's a good start.
The pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Can't keep it going here at the top of the lineup with Cargo.
To the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez.
On that one.
The first pitch foul off to the right side. He singled to open up the ball game. This is hit the other way out.
Man, honestly, I almost wish Hershiser wouldn't have gotten the hit. The shift would have been on. That would have been a double easily.
Line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
That one too.
Bregman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are
All right,
2 away.
2 down, but we got Matt Olson up. Let's see if we can't tie this game up here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pitch to do it on, and I missed it.
One out of play for strike 1.
Unfortunate.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I don't know if I hit that one well enough. Our warning track power this game. I just need to hit the weight room a little bit. Who's the best hitting pitcher in the game? Ohtani for sure. He's got he literally has like almost 90 power versus righties, and then it's still like 65 versus lefties.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Outside of that, I think Lorenzen this year has power in the 50s, so that's not bad. Jake Arrieta's usually a guy that hits the ball well. Alright, King Kong, thanks for hanging out for a bit and talking in the chat. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Number 9, switch hitter batting left here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
There.
But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hopefully I can start to get a feel for Hershiser. I feel like no matter what I'm doing here, I'm just not able to hit the meter. I'm not really sure what that's about. Honestly, I'm starting to think Rob's controller is just jank.
started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
There's a weak chopper.
Down the first baseline. Throw gets him 2 down.
With 2 down, that'll bring up Trevor Story. Went yard in the first inning, so let's see if we can't.
Well, you don't see this very
There, got lucky with that one, hung a curveball.
Straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league.
Well, the left fielder's on it.
All right, let's try and get something going here. This is getting a bit ridiculous.
New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On the ground.
Be more patient. I feel like I'm just swinging
Throw to first in time.
first pitch all the time.
Here in the 4th. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Yeah, I definitely got to quit chasing.
Here it comes. And a good swing there.
To keep some of these home run balls fair, you might be looking in better shape.
Out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh,
And a
thank you.
check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1.
There we go. There's one.
Here. This ball sent high in the air to deep right
Anytime you get that
field.
perfect, it's pretty much, it's going at least to the wall. If you don't have power guys, and it's going over usually. It's been kind of a home run fest online in the first couple. Is that one getting out too? There you go, back to back. We're right back in it, boys.
Looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone.
We can't keep it going here. Maybe 3 straight. We'll get one with Donaldson. We just put him in the lineup for this game.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now we got a base hit though.
Liner in there for a base hit.
All right, well, I feel a little bit better now. You know, kind of erased what Chris Sale gave up there in that first inning.
Standing in now, Tyler Stevenson.
I got swing happy. That's gonna cost me.
Barehanded for 1.
All right, well, we tightened it up that inning. You know, a lot better position than we were before. But we're out hitting him 2 to 6, so you know, hopefully if I can limit the home run ball, we'll be in pretty good shape.
Sliding into the box, Bryce Harper reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Out in front of it, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side.
See, first shot didn't get there.
Dude, you're an animal.
What do you mean I'm an animal? What are you talking about? Dude, Rob, your controller's jank.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's a sinker to start him.
I don't know why, but when I'm using the meter, it's
No,
being
yeah,
slow.
it does it sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's why Chris Sale's buns, is because we're freaking. Oh yeah, this is so much better. This is so much better.
It does that again. This,
Okay.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
I don't know why it does that. I actually think it's the PlayStation.
Could be, because it's kind of weird.
Too
But
far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
see if I can keep him from scoring again the rest of the game now. Why not?
Dude,
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
And Kong was coming in clutch. All kinds of questions.
There's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1
See if
man
Joey
down.
Gallo is going to continue to haunt me.
Next, the left-handed light
Of course he is. Oh my god, dude.
taken high and
Do I
It's
need to go
insane.
back? Do I
I'm
need to
about
go
to.
back?
No, I'm about to. No, you can stay here. That's- I'm about to go buy Joey Gallo myself right now.
How much? I guarantee you that's an expensive card. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you know what?
He's a cheap.
I'm buying Joey Gallo this game if I've got the subs to do it.
I really
And
like
he
3,000.
fouls this one off. Reaching
Golds aren't going
down
for that
with
much right now.
Choice his first time around.
Oh, this guy has the last guy had the 89. This guy's just got the regular gold.
Oh, yeah, that would be good enough.
Yeah, I think that'll get it done.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Looked like the cut
Strikeout.
fastball there, and he got him to
Glad
swing
that you
through it
fixed
for
the
the
meter.
second out.
Yeah, this honestly feels so much better. I don't know what happened because like it was fine the whole first game.
Almost Matty. And just past his outstretched
That's a
glove
glitch
into
too,
left,
guys.
the base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
And I have third canceling on. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. So it's probably
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-0 home.
I definitely don't like using my 4 and 5 starters. I need to find better ones. Because I thought Chris Sale would be better, because I bought him for the collection, but he's buns.
I never pitched well with him either.
I pitched really well with him last year.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first.
Dude,
Alright.
There's a lot of guys in zero speed too this year.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just something to do with their.
Ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in
Dude,
for
buy
a
a
second
Blues
at
card, by
bat.
the way, is the
Hershiser,
hardest to hit off.
base
It's like
hit
he
in
like
his
hikes
first
the
trip.
ball.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's like-
That's what we go.
right there,
Check
Dan.
green.
I'd be surprised if they don't attack
I'll let him
him
keep
a little
going for
bit
now.
more
He's not
carefully this AB.
that bad. I don't want to tear up my entire bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way.
The better question is, does he take those
And
out
a
the
check
center
swing. Did he go around?
I don't know. Maybe if I can take him yard once or twice, Power might heave one off that cola sign out there.
Works to third. Redmond has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
See if we can't. Cargo, you know, he's been pretty good for me, but I feel like he hasn't done much of anything so far. I gotta quit rolling over on pitches, dude.
And he'll take it to the bag
Who's he
himself for
pitching?
the out.
Trevor Bauer.
Oh,
Rob,
he's
tell me to
pitching
start
too.
taking
I
more
thought you were
pitches.
pitching too.
No,
Bases are
no.
empty here with two
Let me start
gone.
taking more pitches,
Up
please.
next, the former World Series
Okay,
hero
thanks, Rob.
Mike Moustakas.
This coach there is.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike
Tell me what you
one.
need, I got you.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole
I
hitter
would
can
for
get
sure
on,
say
they
that was
can
like a
be
strike.
serious.
Did it
Two
not?
balls and a
Huh?
strike now.
No.
I can't
That one did.
See, I can't hit
Slider
with those
there,
three
that's
dots because
ball
I just
three.
hit too
Really?
This is a good at bat so far here.
I like it. It helps me line up my PCI. That's why I like it. Because like I always try to line it up with the pitcher.
Sure.
And then,
because
because that's why I didn't like Altuve, is because he was too short, and so the PCI was out of the strike zone, and I was like, I can't hit like that.
Themselves a two-out
Yeah.
base runner.
There's indeed a mandatory quarantine. Would you please send me a care package containing some beefaroni if I got stuck in Wisconsin?
Okay, so that's definitely great.
I would for sure send you some beefaroni. You know, I know you sent me. Did you send me the mail that you said you were gonna send me?
Wilson with a drive. Out to
No,
Stop.
that's not good enough. He misplayed it
Oh,
though.
and he misses it. And this will bang up against the
Dude, real
wall.
quick, did you know there might be an interstate ban? Like, they might not even be able to get in Kentucky.
No, where did you hear that?
Ohio's about to do an interstate ban, so like,
They-
they're going to be locked down.
They're just gonna shut
And you
down
have
the
to-
interstate.
And to get into
And
Kentucky, no
plate
matter
now,
what, you have to take
Eugenio
275, but it has that
Suarez.
weird part
As
where you
he'll
have
watch
to
a
go to
slider
Ohio
that
from
runs
74.
out of the strike zone
They could probably
away
take back
for
roads.
one.
I was gonna say you could take back roads to get to like
That
the
sucks, though.
Indiana to Kentucky 275 bridge.
But
But yeah,
Even
that's
then, it
so
still goes into
inconvenient.
Ohio from 74.
Right taken as that one
I feel like you
74 goes
you
into
could
Ohio
take
to 75, then you go back to Indiana.
you could take back roads at some point. Second down. Let's go. That's huge.
All you
He
needed was
lays
me.
out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I'm not going
Don't
free.
go for it. Don't go for it.
All right, well we tied it up. That's good.
In at second safely
definitely-
as we're now tied after a
Huh?
pair
I think
of
that's
runs
Will.
score on the play.
Think so?
Oh, well maybe not.
Okay,
I don't know.
it's-
Maybe it's a
both
joint
of them.
account.
It's a joint. It's both of them.
All right, so he's got the David Price reliever here. I'm
And
sitting
he
out
gets-
tomorrow. That's what I like to hear. Can't wait for that.
Into the box,
That leaf
Adam
is really
Dunn.
just gonna make my
So
day
look
when
at
I
the
open
changeup
the
across
when I
below
open
the
that up.
knees for ball one.
Oh!
Adam Dunn, stop.
Oh my gosh. Heads up at the vocal. Heads up. Oh, never mind. Clear you.
And out of here.
Dude.
And I mean by plenty. That ball
What is going
was
on?
crushed.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Freak.
I'm not a
Wish
freak.
There, wish there was a 12-0
Huh?
in ranked
And
seasons.
that'll bring
Oh,
up
I for sure would've
Fernando
gotten that
Tatis
before.
Jr. Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This game.
On the ground to third.
It'd be fun though, dude. Like something we could do, like a series. Like we could hook up the PS2. Because I have the HDMI converter. We could use like robot games, like baseball games.
Pull Power Pros.
Yeah.
Dude, I played Power Pros the other day. It's so much easier now because they use a PCI hitting
Yeah,
system.
yeah,
It's so
that's right.
easy now.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I used to
Even
think
back
it
in
was
baseball,
so hard. I was like, how do
this
you
is
do
dumb.
this?
Yeah,
Trey
it's so
Turner.
dumb.
Things not looking very
That'd be
good
kinda
so
cool
far
though,
this
too.
Yeah, we could. Well, let's ask the chat. Chat, would you guys like that if we from time to time stream some like old PS2 games and like Xbox games and stuff like that.
PO5.
Well, I have NCAA for the Xbox. Oh, you for PlayStation too. Maybe we could stream some March Madness since it's not looking like that's gonna happen either.
Play see basketball then as well.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It's some good insight right there, you know. Appreciate that.
Middle and in for a base hit.
Dude, that'd be fun though, like, for real. That'd be so cool. If we could literally just switch out, all you have to do is like really unplug the pitch forward.
So now to the plate,
Yeah.
number 9, batting left-handed
I've seen
here as he
my body
takes a
keep
look
up
at
with
strike
me.
1. A hit
I don't know how
and
much
two tries
longer
for him so far.
It's gonna last. Pretty good if we can roll this over.
Can they get 2? Fielded cleanly. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
I said I don't know how much longer oral is going to
oral.
last.
Okay, I thought you said will for some reason.
No.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Okay, how do you lay
Come
off
on,
that?
Breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find
Dude,
the
Doug
strike
is
zone.
brutal behind the plate. You got Doug at home. I always have my umpire. I got Doug at home, Kevin at third.
See, I listen to what they say. Like last game, one of the umpires' name was Rusty.
On that one, 2 balls.
So you had to ask Rusty for the call.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left.
Make the play. The big donkey out there.
For Dunn as he puts it away for the second out.
I'm trying to think of other games.
For
Dude.
another shot
Even
now.
like NCAA
Bryce
Football
Harper,
14,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
like old NCAA
Started
games,
to go
even
around,
the
but
PSU
it
basketball
strike
games.
one
Man, we have
anyway.
tons of stuff. Baseball.
Rob, you could stream some Fortnite. I know you're really good.
Oh, I'm a god at Fortnite. No, I'll pass. It's
What
on
makes hitting so difficult is
It's like
covering
content
both
nobody-
sides of the plate.
Oh my god, dude. I know I should have thrown that pitch. Bryce Harper. Yeah.
Thumbs down low.
No, this guy was gonna come up here in a batter or two and then take me out.
You gotta
I would like to get through.
And that'll bring up the
Hopefully I
former
can.
first rounder Alex Bregman. Check swing as he pops this one
Play.
onto the right side.
All right, there we go.
First gets him and the
Time to
side
focus
is
up.
retired.
Get those 2 runs back. Strictly business. Like the title.
Stepping in,
Maybe get
Josh
down to it.
Donaldson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll step off.
I want some lines up in the box.
Oh, what a beautiful hit over the left field.
Green's 400 feet away.
Green's 400 feet away. You will not make this putt.
Pitch coming, here it is.
Amelia Picon's pretty
That'd be
gross.
nice.
How you throw fastball cutter, curveball slider.
That's the exact
Dude, this guy's
spot
Yeah, so it's
you
gonna be a
want
guy that's
as
gonna have a lot of
reliever.
break
As a
away.
hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a cold
I
strike.
doubt
2.
it, because he's only
You
an
can
80
bet
right
he
now.
wants that one back at the
I did
plate
not
right
get it.
now. That's a pitch
Thank
you
you.
normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
I just missed that.
Hit on the ground to third.
Dude, I hate. Have you noticed in this game so far, all of like when the fielder goes to pick up the ball, especially in the outfield, it doesn't ever look like they're picking up the
I
ball.
know.
There have been a bunch of times where I've gotten burned because I'm like, oh, I missed it, and I'm going like an
And then
extra
you're like, oh,
base.
wait.
And then
Did
the
you see
ball's
live
waiting
stream
for me.
today when I actually showed the replay?
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, wait.
Did you go back and watch what happened to me in that game? I couldn't even
I don't
switch
know how that was an
guys.
inside park home run. You're lucky.
Oh gosh, who do I want to go with here? Do I go with Tebow
Wait, who's-
again?
Hold on. Wait, Jock though. Jock.
Nah, we're going Tebow.
Okay,
For the-
okay. I respect his pick.
Summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first. And
Gotta have a little bit of fun here.
You need a hotkey that says that. Respect the shit.
How often do you guys get to see Tim Tebow in a Wisconsin Utter Tuggers uniform? You know?
Wisconsin Undertakers. I can't get rid of it. How'd you come up with that?
I didn't come up. I didn't make that on my own. It exists. It's a real thing. You can look it up.
It's ball 1.
That was a
This one in the
pitch.
orbit.
Little too anxious there.
Dude, the first pitch I even saw with Tim Tebow on my account, it was in a Conquest game. Or no.
Oh!
See that? It's Tebow magic right there, guys. I was playing some dude in ranked seasons, and I brought in Tebow, and I was like, because I was just messing around. I was like, okay, let's bring him in, because why not? And I hit a home run on the first pitch. That's the first time I was ever toxic and used the replay. It was on the Tebow home run.
1 man out, and that'll bring in the center fielder,
Cargo's
Carlos
going to
Gonzalez.
just anywhere from down up, it's going out
That's
of
a
the ball.
good take on
I
a
hope so,
fastball
man.
out of
Could
the
use it.
zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too
Oh, it was
far
down
up in
low in the
the
zone. Looked like it was
That's
a
one
ball.
you normally pop right
No,
up.
I was just took my eyes away from the screen for a split second.
Just a bit high with the
I just
fastball.
missed that
Didn't
pitch.
get the call.
A time to start making some
There it is.
pitches.
Not
He puts
possible.
himself in a tough
You know, it'd be
spot
really
behind
cool if
the
they actually
count
like rain
with
delays
guys
that
on
show
base.
people like when you talk.
I would.
First and second now. One man out.
Gosh, dang
Swing
it,
and a
dude.
shot hit down the corner.
Oh,
And
okay,
that
yeah.
nearly broke our
I would
tie,
hate
but
that in a
instead
Bright
it's a
Seasons
foul
game,
ball.
where like, cause then like they drain your pitcher's stamina because they're like it's an hour delay, and then you just lose a bunch of stamina on your pitcher and screws you over.
Can't get an auto swing.
But then people are gonna be
Still
cheesy.
have
Doing
to
playing the
control
rain,
the
playing the
strike
rain.
zone.
Swing
Need the
and a
rain
miss,
not to
and
look
they'll
like
dodge
it's
a
a
major
sky.
bullet that time. 2 away.
Alright.
And
Need Moose to extend the inning here so I can get it to Matt Olson.
The 0-1 offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in
Remember to
front
take
of the
pitches.
catcher.
That's my
2
problem.
down,
Free
runners at
swinging.
first and second.
See, I shut up. You
Pulls
did
this
that.
one into right, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
definitely
fair
my fault.
ball as this one will get
I'm
down
gonna
the
get those
line.
if I use it. Please get back.
Oh,
Please
no,
get
no,
back.
no.
From second is in to score.
Alright,
Scrambling
back in the lead.
into second, he's in there.
Yeah, Matt
as they
Olson
jump
up.
ahead with a run
Goodbye,
scoring
baseball.
on the play. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Stop it!
A swing
Stop!
high drive
Get
to
out.
right
Oh,
center
it's off the
field.
wall.
This guy is a maniac. Go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. What's his OPS? 3?
So Matt Olson with the
OPS
big
plus, so
2
it's
RBI
210,
triple.
210 OPS plus.
See if Suarez can't get it going still.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That was a good
That was
pitch.
a
2 the count to Suarez.
Alright, 0-2, I gotta protect.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the
I just
pitch.
missed that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase.
Seriously,
It's alright, though.
something's wrong with
Tracks
him. Matt
it
Olson.
down, and that will end the inning.
I hope so, man. That'd be good for me. Should I go Lugo or Chad Green?
Doesn't matter. Gal's gonna take you deep. I hate to say it. I would definitely go. Wait, what's their?
We'll go Lugo.
Seth Lugo enters
Well,
the
Gallo's a
field
guaranteed
pitching
run,
in
so
the
it's not
bottom
really
of the
gonna matter.
True.
The bottom of the 6th
Really
inning
pitch you
now.
to a brick
So that
wall, you're
brings
not
up
gonna
the
get
big
past
bat
him.
of Joey
Fair
Gallo. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Maybe if I'm lucky, he'll just fall asleep before the ball gets there. Seth Lugo's wind up. It's my only chance.
Dude, I hate his wind up so much. I like when I do runs, I
Can't
do
sit back
from the
long
scratch.
enough, and the
Just go,
count evens
just
up
go.
at 1-1.
You never see relief pitchers throw from the wind up. Usually.
Yeah, it's usually only guys that were starters that convert are the only people that do it.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hours later. Donkey.
Ball even
There,
at
Josh.
2-2. Donaldson.
Come on, Donaldson, you gotta
trying
do
to
better
get
than that.
there, and this is going to wind up a
Alright,
foul
I'm
ball.
gonna try
Um,
and not hang this slider.
Now
you
the
better not
2-2.
press it before that.
Please
Yes, he
bring him
did,
up.
Kevin.
Rusty,
Kevin.
please.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
This misses inside. I'm not
It's
worried
not,
about
yeah,
it.
I'd rather you miss than.
Good play. Out of way, Suarez. Good job.
There's one away.
I wanted that ball like 108 miles per hour.
Hey, you know what? That's just an out of the box score. They don't write down exit deals.
110? Jeez, God!
Fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit
Right, well,
harder.
Every ball club
got
has
through
that
him,
spark
so
plug guy, and this is
I don't wanna
the
say
guy
there's a
right
lull
here.
in the lineup
He
'cause that's not
usually
true.
ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a ball
Oh,
lined
Adams
up
got that.
the
Look at the
alley
range.
left center.
That was Gallo.
And he
Look at the
will
big
six
donkey
down.
getting out there and getting
Good
after
lead
it.
off the
That
bat
ball would
for
still
the
be in the
second
air.
out.
Of course it would. It's what it wasn't
So
Gallo.
that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Hey,
First delivery to him on the way. A ball
they
and
don't
no
give you
strikes.
any calls at all.
2 out, nobody on.
They really don't.
There's a swing and a drive hit
Matt
well
Olson,
out to
here we go.
right field.
I won.
Racing back, the right fielder.
I saved it.
You saved it?
What?
What?
Matt Olson, the
I need that
MVP,
replay.
scoring,
I need that
scoring
replay. What a
runs,
guy.
scoring runs, and saving them.
Okay, replay that. Please.
I didn't even know you could
I'm
do
about to
that.
start the
That's
webcam. You
amazing.
gotta replay that.
I gotta wait for it
We need a Oh my god.
to wait on the.
believe you actually timed that up. It's always one of those physics. One of those physics.
Hey, shh. Those are the right physics, Rob. I'm certain of it. He's got Jock. Gotta try to not get burned here by Jock.
Corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 9-7 game. Here now is Trey Turner. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
I don't know.
What a throw.
Hold that runner at third
Into the throw.
base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. And now
Please
time
don't
is
want to
called
take
and
him
the
out. Where am I?
reliever is warm out there.
I can't find a way to get through this.
To the plate now, number 9. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Yep,
Fastball
there it is. Got
right
out of it.
back to the mound. And
It's
he'll
crucial.
flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
He's bringing another lefty and Sean Doolittle to face Adam Dunn.
Inning ready to roll.
See if we can't hit another one out.
Adam Dunn, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy.
Good pitch
to
there.
hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good
Rolled over it,
extension,
but it's got a chance to get
strong
through.
wrist, and this guy's got some
Nope,
terrific
first for a
bat
good play.
speed.
Throw on to first takes care of Dunn as the shift does its job, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now.
Tatis up now.
Tatis Jr. So far 2 for 3.
That ball's
in this
crushed, but that's going foul.
one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can't get another guy on base here. Try and get something going before the pitcher spot. Like pitch hit.
Again,
Bring in another good hitter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
There we go.
Swing and a drive
That's
sent out
shattered.
toward the gap.
Oh my, off the
But
top
that'll
of the
hit
wall.
off the wall in left center.
Alright, well, that's a nice little double.
And he is into second base with a double. His third
We can't
hit
get
this
something with
afternoon.
Donaldson here.
Standing in now,
That was a good
Josh
hit.
Donaldson.
Should've-
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he
PCI
fouls
down
this
a little
one
bit
off.
too low on that
Runner
splitter.
at second here with one man out.
I don't like being 0-2, but
And another foul ball.
you have to maybe sit on like a slider or something. I don't know if he's
Just hung in
even
there
throwing
on
me a
that
slider
one.
yet. He's been throwing a lot of splitters.
Here comes another 0-2.
There it is. Missed it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little
I
foul.
think if I can straighten these out,
Having
you know,
AB right
me
here,
looking good.
I know it's frustrating.
Yep, that was a
the
good
heck out
pitch.
of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off,
Alright,
maybe
Tyler
one misses
Stevenson, let's
over
come
the
up
heart
clutch
of
here with
plate.
2 outs.
Froze him
Anything
for
in the outfield, I'll
strikeout.
probably
Josh
send
Donaldson goes down for
Tatis,
out
and I
number
just missed
2
that.
in the top half. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Alright, so we couldn't do anything with the
Springer
2 out
will
double.
this one in to retire the side.
I'd make a nice little pitching change.
Last
Well,
half
actually, I'm
of
going
the
to try to stick
seventh
with
here.
Seth Lugo since he'll be up
Standing in,
first
Trevor Story.
next
He
inning.
launched one over the wall back in
If
the
I can't
opening
get through.
frame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a
It's good, pitch selection. Or pitch arsenal. Like, oh.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
well, this is a spot you'd
I
like
was
to be
trying to
in.
get me over
2-0, good hitter.
fastball. I feel like I've hung a pitch to Trevor Story every time, so I'm going to try not to
In
do
there
that.
on the black, 2-1.
Get the slider down and away.
on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero.
Try and go up
so
and
he
away.
needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper.
Okay, so I think we're going to go with Chad Green here.
Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take
We got him. We got Harper
nobody
and
out
then
in inning number 7.
Gallo up the same inning too. So this is going to be a big spot. Hopefully I can get a double play here.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, this guy's been really patient at the plate this game. The last guy chased a lot.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't.
He's trying to go, and there's
There's a swing and a ball
Man.
in the air, and a ball that he got every
This is an absolute
shot, and
slugfest in
that
this game,
one
that's for
without
certain.
a doubt is gone. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a call.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to invest in a Gallo myself.
No hits to this point.
And then I'm also going to need to get some different relievers because the ones I have just aren't cutting it.
No outs, nobody on. 2-1.
Can't locate any pitches either.
Well, he just threw that fast ball by him.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just out
Good pitch,
in
but he's
front
out
of that
front
one,
of it.
still 2-2.
Yeah, you
Saba
can tell
fouled
he
off
was
just a
ready
little
for
bit.
another
Try to split her
fastball,
down
but
and in,
the pitcher
maybe.
went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
So we got Bregman out, so there's not going to be anybody on base for Gallo. So at worst, we're going to get put down 1 run. You know he's probably going to go deep because he's just ridiculous.
With that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Here. Maybe he'll be out in front on this fastball.
That
Just missed
misses
a spot.
wide.
That would have been huge if we could hit that.
And
We got him to
I
offer
think
at
they'll
that.
say
So we're up
he
1-2.
yes, he did. It's ruled
Maybe
a
slider in the dirt.
strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Yeah, this guy's just done a really good job of being patient, which is something I haven't done. And of course,
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it.
Joey Gallo is just unbelievable. There's not really a whole lot you can do. If he literally makes contact with it, it's a home run.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning.
I would have been better off just intentionally walking him, honestly.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
That was 1 double. Try Tommy Canley.
Tommy Canley takes
Burning through the whole
over
bullpen,
from
though,
Ben,
which kind of
still trying to
sucks.
get the final
Put me in a
2
bad
outs
position
of this 7th
for any
frame.
other games.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he misses ball 4. So
Locate
he comes
that
out of
well.
the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. From the belt, kicks
I
and
think it's like
deals.
5 straight
Josh
balls.
Bell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Outs.
And Dunn's got this for route number 2.
Going to Gary Sanchez here. Which means he's going to be looking for something to hit a home run on, and that was the pitch.
Down the right
I'm going to try to go up and away.
3 runs already home here.
Left out over the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2.
1-2. I'm going to try to go fastball up out of the zone. Maybe he chases. And
Here's a shot out to right center
Tommy Canley
field.
sucks, and so it's staying in the zone.
And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2. At the plate now, Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Hit hard to third.
Donaldson
Donaldson's
snagged
up
that,
with it.
so we're down 2. We're going to have to
First is in time, but the
try and come back here somehow in these next innings. We're going to invite a blue. I'm going to roll with Castellanos here. I'm going to hit all that well with that Frank Thomas so far, or else I'd go with him.
Going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Got Ken Giles up. Maybe try Rob Mann as well.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang.
There's one
This is
back.
hit high
So that's a
and
good
deep
start.
to left field. Into the bullpen and gone.
See if between the rest of our lineup, if
now
I
to
can't
the
get
plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
another one.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly
It's got a
been
chance too.
swing and a drive.
All right, so we've tied it back up.
Deep to
So if I
right.
can just get some
That one
pitching,
is outta
maybe
here.
I've
This
still got a chance in
game
this
is
game. But
tied.
that's kind of been the problem, as you
Into
can
the
see, because
box
it's
now,
11 to
Mike
11 right now.
Moustakas.
There we go.
Swings
So there's the lead
and
back.
crushes it. Oh my There is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
I'll leave for 5 minutes. And they
You think I can hit a fourth one?
Wait, what? I just.
Who did you see?
How many did you just hit in a row?
3.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Because I went Castellanos.
What the heck?
Castellanos,
I saw you hit
Castellanos,
the number
Cargo, Moustakis.
10.
So now I've got Matt Olson
That'll
up.
bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll
Trying
look
to.
at a fastball too high for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In there, 1 and 2 now.
You
High
know,
fly ball
it's funny
out
how
to
Barnes
straightaway
Killing
center.
Jansen is now compared to his cards back in like 2018.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the
He's
first
not
down.
a pitcher anymore. I mean, he's still.
He had those heart
for sure,
problems.
but
At the plate,
Okay.
Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him.
Problem
in
is,
his last
my
trip.
pitching is just so bad.
Out with a cutter, and he
That,
gets
like,
him to
even I've got a
swing
1-run
for
lead,
one
like,
strike.
and I can be able to hold it.
Ball and a strike.
I'm right there with you.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I like DeGrom.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch
All right.
until he proves he can lay off of it.
Still hanging with him. Another good
They
swing
lose another
to keep it
fastball
going.
over the plate. Like that one, and I missed it.
And right into the
Gosh,
shift.
dang it.
Bregman gloves it. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. High
It's got a
and deep
chance.
to center field.
Is that going to be the
Springer
4th of the
looking
inning?
up.
It is.
It wasn't even a
The
strike
glass
zone. That's,
hill and gone.
dude, that's easily 500 feet at course. Love that sound, dude. There's no better sound than
At
that.
the plate, Adam Dunn.
Oh,
Swing and
look
That
how
was
big
the
a
pitch,
strike
too.
zone is.
foul
It's
off to the
insane.
left and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And
Ah, I
we'll
It's
see
just
also
if
missed
kind of
that.
cheese though, that in
possibly
that area,
strike
it's like
again.
restrictions are really just.
Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
If I just hit that a bit more square. Alright, Tatis, let's see if we can get a triple for the cycle.
Tatis Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his
Maybe on
last
that pitch.
at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it unless his outfielder like dives and misses. And because I'm just not getting good pitches to hit.
Yeah.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the...
Alright, well, we got 4 that inning. Who to go to? I guess can Giles try going back to him again, although he was pretty bad from the last game.
And it's quite possible they'll
Might have
ask
blew
him
up
to
as
pitch
well,
2
even though I don't
innings
really
to
wanna
close
use
this
him.
out. First offering on its way. Number 9 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fastball called
I never
strike.
have, so I
1
don't
and
like doing
2. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, he throws a slider, 4-seam fastball, and a 2-seam fastball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right
Go,
here.
Mark.
Dude, that was like
For a
right on the
second,
bar
just
too.
because
Like I
he
don't
took
really
the first
know.
one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. A
Daddy
straight
hacks.
high drive
Matt
to
Olson,
right
please.
Center field.
Oh, jeez.
Back goes Gonzalez. At
I didn't
the
get there.
track.
Dude, this is just. This is all-star difficulty for you. This is what this is.
Dude, yeah.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ah, believe the pitch is over the middle of the plate.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
They go to a lefty, but
Here's Bryce Harper now. And his
I
confidence
love how he
is
called a foul
in
ball.
a
He was in the
really
garage.
good
Like,
place
that's a
right
foul
now,
ball.
having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
How do you lay off of that?
I don't know, dude. This guy's incredible.
Runners on the move for second. On the ground to the right side. He's got it.
He's
And
Jeff,
this will
take your
wind
time,
up
buddy.
as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. So strutting in,
one.
Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that
I mean, that's just not even close to where I'm putting it.
into the outfield. One out, one on in a one-run game.
Oh, come on, Blue. Put me out.
But he holds up ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Joey Gallo will be next. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley.
I need a whole new bullpen.
Honestly,
Every
like,
one of
play
these
for the
guys.
Dolphins, though, like, I mean, like, very entertaining.
He pulls into second
Yeah,
safely.
I'd prefer to
This
just
game
blow
is
people
tied
out, though.
late with a run scoring away from the plate.
Do I try?
Oh, see, it's 3 pitcher minimum now. That's the thing that sucks. So
I'm gonna try by Blue. Just give a different look because he's crushed righties.
So they'll go to the
I keep forgetting
bullpen
that
now, and
people-
it'll be the
that they're
left-hander
still
here
trying
to
to get
face
used to
the
that.
upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now.
This is a guy that I took deep 3 times in a row, so I don't
Swings and
really know
hits
why
it
I'm
foul.
pitching him now. That's a horrible idea.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
No way. He's just taking
Off
these
the
pitches
outside
like
that
that.
time as the breaking ball can't catch the
Just
zone.
believe it.
are you slide stepping?
Inside and
No,
low,
it's
2-1. Hard
Hey,
hit ball to second,
God.
fielded by Moustakas.
All right.
And he'll whip this
Of course,
one
now that
over
just
first,
means that
and
I'm gonna
he
get
gets
taken
the
the yard by
26.
George Springer.
26 combined runs.
Runner at
It's
third,
insane.
2 men are out, and former World Series MVP
Oh
George
my
Springer
goodness,
bats
dude.
next. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And I got good. Like, I hit the meter, and it still was that far away from where I put it.
It's 1-1 now.
And pitching would be easier now, sort of.
Now a
Good thing,
curveball
man.
knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down to 2-2 now. And he goes
We're gonna make a
down and
play.
gets this
Got you
one
out there 'cause you
lifted
called
high into
defense.
the
Thank
air
you.
to medium deep center.
No.
All right.
Is there now to put this
See if
one
we
away
can.
for the
Jeez,
third
31
out.
combined hits, 26 combined runs.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll try and lead things off here in
On
inning
to
number
Ozuna.
9.
I hit Ozuna pretty well last game, so hopefully keep that going.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a
Right, that ball's
swing and a
crushed.
high drive into left
And
center
that's gone.
field.
All right, we're back on top again.
The left fielder. It's out of here, and they've taken
Talk
the
about an
lead in
absolute
the ninth.
slugfest for a
Santamaria.
game.
Stepping in now, Tyler
Do what?
Stevenson. Bregman has
Yep.
it.
Josh Donaldson.
The first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he
All right,
gets
so he's got to keep Ozuna in because it's only been 2 batters. So I'm gonna go to Jock Peterson here, and hopefully we exploit that matchup a little
will
bit.
grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite
Serves
catch
pretty
the
disgusting.
inside. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
We'll try and get a fastball here. That's gonna be my best chance.
And it's 2-0 now.
Like that one. Oh my goodness.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
The other way,
Takes it
but
to the
that's
opposite field.
got a chance.
High
It's at least
and
getting
deep to
down.
left.
There you go. How about that?
Looking
That's
up.
gone.
Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate now, Carlos
Cargo, and that ball's tattooed. That's at least getting down.
Right center.
Good for 2
So
bases.
he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Throw is high and it's over his head.
Pause it for a second. Get rid of the home run thing.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas fouled off. A couple of RBIs.
We're getting
for
rid of
him
the meat of the
already,
order
and a
now,
chance
so
for
hopefully
more here.
we can keep it going.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Missed that one. Looks like it might stay in play. Yeah.
Oh, he brought it
Why
back.
was he so far from base?
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2
Yeah.
away now. Stepping into the box,
Jock.
Matt Olson.
Another double
It
with
was
Cargo.
a fly out for him in
All right,
his
Matt
last
Olson.
break.
Struggling this game at 1 for 5. Let's see if we can't fix that.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open.
Fair ball though. That's gonna get another run in.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to
All right,
that.
so we're up to a 3-run lead now.
Back on another here
It's
as
2
the runner
outs.
scores from second.
Maybe try. Let's see if we can't tack on
In now,
something more.
Diego
No.
Suarez, as he puts
You
it
better
on the
pull
ground.
it.
All right, so we got 3 runs here going into the last inning. Hopefully we can hold it there. This is nuts. I'm gonna go with Rob Nin just because Edwin Diaz doesn't even have a. He's got 2 fastballs and a slider.
Oh, this
He's
isn't
been
his,
called
oh,
upon to
he
pitch.
doesn't.
Josh Bell will be the
So
first
we're gonna
one
have to-
greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's
pretty
taking
good.
until he gets a strike.
3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is
Come
get on
on.
base. You got
I don't know what I gotta do to throw strikes in this game. I don't get it.
over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a
Going
knock.
with Corey's. It's an interesting. That must be like his last bench bat.
And that's in
Got
there
it.
for strike 1. Fouled away.
Good
Whoa.
pitch.
Him swinging on the split-fingered
It's like the
pitch.
first strikeout I think I've got this game. So
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat is Trey Turner. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
I'll straight Turner up now. I don't think he'll beat me with a home run, but
Out
of
in
course he's
front
so
of a
close down the
fastball
line.
as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Dude, why
And this
does
will
your
get to the
freaking
wall
controller do
over
that?
near the
Yeah,
336
yeah,
marker.
going again.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the
no,
one-out
that does
double.
Sure. I don't know.
Seriously, go buy a new controller. This is
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's my
trying to
first-
win a game, Rob.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Into the box, number 9.
I don't know what to throw. This dude takes everything.
I know.
Two
That's what they
home
get you
runs
for
already
hitting
to his
home
name in this one, and we'll see
And Rob
if
Man
he
can't
can
freaking hit his
possibly
spots
strike
anyways.
again.
He's going to have a talk with
Yeah,
the
we
umpire
got one
after
right.
this half inning.
Yeah.
Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
dude.
and he got
This
it
is
hit
so
the
dumb.
handle as this ball is hit high in the air.
This
and
I knew that was
is
gonna happen.
truly
And
just.
folks, this
It's impossible,
ball
though. This
game
guy's
is
sweaty as
tied.
crap, dude.
Well, the ball's been flying all over
His
the
screen
place
is called
this game,
melted.
but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a
Look at his
game.
universal profile. It's like last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's do that after this game. I am. I'd
So
like
better
to
get
say-
the
I
Grom
would-
up in case I take this to extras.
I don't think you are. I hope you do, but
And he'll step off and
God,
try
I
again.
have to go to Evan Diaz. I don't have a choice.
Edwin Diaz is called upon
Which
to
is
get the
awful, 'cause
final
Edwin
2
Diaz
outs of the
sucks.
9th and send this one into extra innings. At the plate, Trevor
don't
Stewart.
understand how you can
This
do
will
this
take a
good.
look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Like I feel like if I could hit my spots, this would be fine.
That was my problem, yeah.
1 and 2.
When you've got a
I
guy
think it's
that
not even
throws a
close.
good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay
What
off
was
that
that?
one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we
he's
see it
on the
again.
heart of the plate. What was
One
that?
out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper
Oh,
hits
get rid of
the
Take your
this.
time.
throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Wait, who's this? Oh.
And Bryce Harper will
Okay,
take
so
it
now I've got
to
Harper,
play. So
Bregman,
after the
Gallo.
first
Oh, you
pitch,
should do
bounce
Yeah,
into
I'm not winning this
foul
game.
territory. He's got a chance
been a good
to
ride.
end this one and send these fans home happy
get
if
this
he can
out,
get
you
a ball
know.
deep enough into the gap.
Go above the strike zone
Now the
here.
0-2 pitch. Runners off
He'd
for
make a
second.
play.
Shoots this one to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I got it. Should go from the play.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is lined into left
Guy's
field,
sweaty.
and it's going to
What is
fall
all this
for a base
guy?
hit. And the winning run
We gotta
is
check his.
across to
We gotta check
score.
his profile.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be
Well, if you go
proud
to your
of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top
Why don't it? Can you see
player of
last
the
year's
game.
stuff off of that?
Yeah, he delivered with runners in
That's
scoring
absolute
position.
garbage. There's no reason I should have lost that game.
Finished with 5 RBIs, and that
Time for a fire sale.
Oh, Daddy hacks.
I guess if that's where I'm gonna lose my freaking streak, I guess it's.
That was a garbage win. What is it? Huh?
Of course he's 10K.
I mean, makes sense though.
Yeah. Go look at relievers on the market. Because I definitely need some new
1
ones.
million? Get out of here. What is that?
That's because it's a bar reward.
12 and 0. I thought you had him.
Should have. Yeah, I know. Okay, I know I just put that in.
Yo le llamo la reina del party. Ella lo torquea como Cari. Ella le dice que sea la Mari. Le gusta cuando freno en el Ferrari. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Esta noche hay bailoteo. Puesto pa'l discotequeo.
He's the only guy that has a good pitch repertoire, so I'm not gonna get rid of him.
Quiero me calienta. Que yo traje todas las herramientas. Pa' bregarte con esa tormenta. Porque escuché que dijiste alerta. Que se abran la compuerta. Más vale loca que muerta. Te voy a pisar si te suelta. Hasta los 70. Perreando en la lenta.
Yeah, that's
Yo sé que tú no te portas bien. Que ratas bajo y yo también. Te vas de party todo el weekend.
Saving up to try and get freaking Gallo. One more? Or what? You get a stink bug on your desk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Esta noche hay bailoteo, puesto pa'l discotequeo. Si salimos quiero romo, si que esto se puso pa' que me baile. No te preocupes de los detalles, yo haré que todas las notas.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna play one more. Maybe try and get a win. Or maybe I'll just lose and drop back in the All-Star. I guess we'll just have to see. Play here again. I'll get matched up with an absolute turtleneck sweater this game. 435 to 602, so I doubt we're gonna get matched with anybody in wild cards. It's gonna be someone at least in the same division. Be able to throw the ace into Grom this game, so that's probably good. Adam Dunn, so I expect it back. I don't want to move him down. Actually, no.
It's gonna involve Steve Davis, I can feel it.
I don't think our next Kinda
Isn't it
odd.
crazy that you know there's gonna be another one?
I mean, maybe.
More people die from the swine flu.
Swine flu's been around a lot longer though than this has.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. We'll have Diamond Dynasty Championship Series action between Wisconsin and
I've been
Toledo.
streaming, so no, I haven't seen.
Breaking news.
Riding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez.
Donkey Kong is here. Oh, you're absolutely screwed.
Okay. What? Yeah, this will be the last one.
And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Okay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side defense aligned perfect.
Alright, that's not a good start, but
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's
I don't
your
know.
first
Need to be
out
more
of the
patient
ballgame.
this game. I think maybe that's kind of my
Now
problem.
to the plate,
Alright, this dude's been up
Fernando
into
Tatis
wild
Jr.
cards, so he's
Yes, he'll
probably
get his
going to be
first
pretty good.
opportunity in this one. And no swing apparently, ball one.
The good news is we have DeGrom on the mound. It's probably my best chance.
There's no chance he keeps his bat back.
That's inside. 2-0. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time.
There you go, that's going into the gap. That's going to be at least
in
2.
there for a base hit.
I don't know, I didn't pay enough attention to his lineup. I'm not really sure who he has. Just talking to Rob, so I have to pause and look at that. That way I can get kind of an idea of what the yeah, so he's got Juan Soto in center, so he doesn't have a great arm. Of course, this dude also has Joey Gallo and he's Aaron Judge. I'm gonna run anybody, it's gotta be on the center fielder.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as it's grounded sharply to first.
He threw the third for some reason, so
And the throw will not
we get first and third with one out here. Hopefully I can not ground into a double play.
So first and third with one away, and that'll bring in a Eugenio Suarez. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can
Who's here in the
bet he's
chat
looking for
while
something
we're
to drive right here.
while there's not really a whole lot going on this game yet? What are you guys' favorite stadiums? Have you guys been to any of them that are cool, or just any of them that you think online are just
Great pitch in that
cool to see?
situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he misses with it, ball 4.
We got bases
So
loaded
that'll
here
load
for
the
Dunn.
bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Change up.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Dunn is a big threat in a matchup.
Well, that was the
like
pitch I
this. He's
needed,
got
and
a
I missed
ton of
it.
pop
So
against
let's see if we
right-handed
can't
pitching.
Yeah, I think
somehow
because of
salvage
his
this.
approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he misses it.
Alright, so
And they're gonna
so
take
Judge
a
dropped that one,
1-0
so we're gonna
lead
get a
as
run
the
out of
runner
that.
comes across to score.
Donaldson up next. Let's see if we
Here's the
can't.
first baseman, Josh Donaldson. And on
The
the
big
first
thing here
base,
is just not grounding a double play. If I can get it into the outfield deep enough, I've got a chance to tag up.
here with the bases loaded.
Or if I could just keep it fair, I could
Headed for the left
get
field
4 runs on the
corner.
board
If
real
it
quick,
stays
which would be
fair, it's
nice.
gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Turned on
Another
that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaking ball that
2-2
time
here.
misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
It's a tough take, but that gets us to 3-2. He's got to come at me here.
Breaks just out. Just a great
Oh my
take
goodness,
by
it's a
the
third foul ball home run I've hit this
Shot
bat.
it down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Alright, so that sucks, because that's 3 good opportunities at a home run there. Pulled them all foul. So hopefully we can get something here with Moustakas if I can get a good pitch to hit. I guess at least more than 1 out of this.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game.
Hammers it to deep
And that one's not going to carry far enough.
And we'll
So we missed a
have
big
leave it
opportunity right there.
The play is
That kind of
made here
sucks.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And
So I
this
think
is
believe.
ball 1.
Okay, so this is just live series Juan Soto, so not necessarily as much to worry about as if he had the face of the franchise one.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when
Here's that
89
changeup that
was
might
a
be an
pretty
indication
fastball.
that he's going to chase pitches low.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out.
Or as I say, not to worry about Juan Soto. And he hits it to the wall.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
It's not the start we want, but
One away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Way off balance.
yeah. So it looks like this guy might chase a bit more than the last guy. I don't know.
That time,
Freeman.
good for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You
Got
can
1-2.
command that with movement.
Try
It's a
curveball
very
down and
effective
away.
pitch to pitching hitters
It's
inside.
been out in front of a lot of breaking stuff so far. Yep.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball.
So he's in 426 with Paul Goldschmidt, which is pretty wild.
Paul Goldschmidt looking to get on
I'm gonna
base
try
and keep this
to
first inning alive. Fastball
kind of
just misses. That's ball
dance around the
one.
strike zone.
Everything this guy
Hopefully
throws
not leave
moves.
anything out
That
over the
two-seamer
plate.
has a mind of its own.
Hit back up the middle.
So I think this guy,
Scooped up,
we can
throw in time, and the side is
get him to
retired.
chase off speed. We'll probably be in a pretty good position for this game.
Now with
Oh,
the plate,
Stevenson up
Tyler
here.
Stevenson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Good slider there.
Levenger's off speed stuff is really slow and it's kind of throwing me right now. And I get the fastball and I'm... That time I was late, but generally in that first inning I was just way early on it. That's kind of the problem with the way I hit, because I like to sit on one certain pitch, but I feel like then when you get that pitch, you're just so excited to hit it that you're just way out in front on it. So,
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
if we can at the very least run up this guy's pitch count a little bit here. There we go. With that, basically for the ground. Almost thrown out from left field though. Good lord. I think I saw a video that someone got thrown out like the first night. Someone got thrown out from left field. I guess they had a guy with like 0 speed, and the guy in left had a really good arm, and it was like that same play basically. I don't know about you guys, but I for sure would probably quit the game if I got thrown out from left field. I mean, I don't even know how you come back from that. Might have even uninstalled at that point. I'm going to try and test for third here. Get first and third for Tatis, I think. Juan Soto's arm's not that great. I'm going to try, and he missed it anyways.
Now this will rattle up against the wall.
I sit second and third. So we got Matt Olson up next. So we got 2-0.
Power hitter Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this
That was the pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Down and away, ball 1. 1-2 now.
Just trying to find a good pitch to hit here. 2 strikes is going to be a bit more difficult.
Tatis is over at second with 1 down in the inning.
I don't know if that's going to get down, but that's going to at least give me a run. Probably a little dicey going for third here, but looks like we're going to get in. So.
Throw won't get him.
Alright, so we've gotten 2 this inning so far, so that's probably pretty good. See if we can't get this third one in. Or not. Looks like he quit. Maybe. Not really sure what's going on. It said I lost connection with him. Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe I guess he quit out. Would be my, Looks like we, got the rating that we had back up in the mid-500s. Out of this. In case we need it for an exchange at some point. Maybe we get the 240 program award. I'm not really sure what that is off the top of my head though. So it's just 750 stubs. That's not much. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna get Rob back in here. I don't know how this whole stream stuff works. He just kind of he just sat me in the chair. It's like go to town. But while we're waiting, I do want to say we're still gonna have the live podcast every week. 6 o'clock, the same as it's been on Sundays. We really appreciate the support that you guys have given us here over the first 6 weeks that we've done this. Got a lot of good viewers so far, a lot of interactions. We really appreciate everyone that put stuff in the chat, that just comes and hang out. We're all in this together, especially in a time like this. So we're happy that we're able to provide good content for you guys. That we can come and get our baseball fix and just hang out for a bit. Kind of take our minds off everything that's going on, you know, in the world right now, because frankly it sucks out there. But you know, if you're on Chalk Talk Nation, we're just here to have a good time. So with that in mind, thank you to everyone that came out and watched the stream. Sorry I couldn't get that dub in the second game. That was pretty insane. Like 30 something runs between the two of us. But yeah, other than that, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you don't already. If you could drop a like on this, comment, let us know what you think about this whole streaming thing, if you like it, if you want to see more of it. Yeah, go check out the podcast if you aren't already doing so. Follow us on Twitter at Chalk Talk Nation. You can find me and Rob's Twitter accounts and handles in the bio on the Twitter account. But other than that, thanks you guys, we appreciate it. Have a good rest of your week. Keep your hands clean.